Welcome to the Fantasy Beer League, where you get half-decent advice from half-decent guys. I'm your host, Shawn Joyce. With me, as always, is Justin Giel. I don't have anything funny to say about you.
I have something funny to say about myself.
Okay.
My pants are unbuttoned.
Our resident fantasy football expert, Matt Senni, and our producer, Vince Verico, who is our big loser this week.
Unfortunately.
Our second-place big loser. So this episode is just a quick recap of how the season went down. Vince came in second place. He lost in the finals to Shawn Peoples. And he also scored the fewest amount of points this week, so he'll be punished at the end of this episode. Shawn Peoples was our champion. He wins our fine money, which I believe is about $100, so good for Shawn. We can give him a round of applause. Probably never going to watch it. I came in third place. Andy came in fourth place. Senni came in fifth place. Alex came in sixth place. Danny came in seventh place, and Justin came in last place in our consolation bracket. Justin will have to do a photo shoot for a calendar at some point in 2021. So, Vince, we'll start with you. Is there anything you want to complain about before we draw this punishment?
Honestly, no. My team kind of put up for me the entire season. They did really well. They got me to the final. It just sucks that they shit the bed the week that I was playing for the final.
Yeah, that does suck. I've had that happen to me before, so I know the feeling. It sucks, but here we go. Let's get it over with. Our last punishment of the season.
It was, what, 110-point loss in the finals?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I had 93 points.
And Shawn put up over 200.
Yeah.
I was like, stop killing him. He's already dead.
I'm going to wait till this stops.
Yeah.
Shave my head.
Shave your head?
Yeah.
Are you going to do it, or are you paying? It's all getting another 50.
No, we're not giving him another 50. He beat me. No, you're not gonna. I'll let the hair grow back in a couple months. We'll do it.
All right, man. So stay tuned. We'll be shaving Vince's head in just a bit.
Did you make that?
I did make
You did.
that.
That was a great shot.
Nice.
So I guess we can start with what we're drinking, and then I'll ask you guys about your teams. I'm drinking Brains, apricot, and guava. It's from Drecker. It's a fruited sour. It's really creamy, really smooth. It's got a bit of tartness, but it's really actually very sweet. I think the apricot is the most potent flavor in the can.
Yeah.
Very good beer. I very much enjoyed it. Justin, why don't you tell me what you're drinking?
Sure. I am drinking Backpack Full of Cans. It's a strange name, but tasty beer, good-looking beer. It's a triple IPA from Monkish Brewing out in Torrance, California. I typically do not like triple IPAs. I think sometimes they can be overly sweet, overly malty, but this tastes good.
Yeah, I didn't find that to be overly malty either.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised when you said it was a triple.
Yeah. I'm going to pick the Titans.
Tighten up. Sandy, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Superhero Sidekicks
Do you have hot dogs for
from
dinner?
Kings County. It's a pale ale. I've been trying to try more of these over time. This is one that I've liked more, so I'm glad I got it for a reason other than just the can art. I'm going to go with Da Bears.
Bears. Okay, good picks. Vince, what are you drinking? And I guess who do you think is going to win?
I'm drinking a Bud Light Seltzer strawberry because I forgot to buy a beer when I was at Dewey this weekend for myself. And the Bears are the Titans.
They don't play.
That's what I want to pick between them two because that's the one you
You can
picked.
jag down.
No.
Pick whoever you want.
I think Green Bay is gonna win.
Green Bay. They play the Bears, actually.
That's awesome.
I'm going to take the Peach Bellini.
Oh, yes.
So I guess we'll just go around the horn here. I want to know.
I thought you were reaching for your laptop to touch.
No, I don't have my laptop. I think I do this every week. You just can't see
yeah.
it behind the camera. But anyway. Now I'm self-conscious about my head. Justin, tell me about your team this season. Tell me who your favorite pick was, who your most disappointing pick was, any moves you made along the way that made a difference on your roster. You came in last, so I guess that one doesn't really apply too much.
I just didn't have any luck.
Okay.
I think is what it was.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Tell me what happened.
Well, I had McCaffrey first overall, and then I took Dak, and I took George Kittle as well.
Wow.
You know what happened to both Dak and CMC? They were out a majority of the season. Then Kittle came back, had a decent game, but that sucked.
That does suck.
I know when McCaffrey went down, he was first or second ranked running back. Dak was third or fourth ranked quarterback. Kittle was Kittle. I think the pick that my draft pick that I was most comfortable about throughout the year was probably Allen Robinson too. He played well all season.
He certainly did.
I'm gonna have to say McCaffrey was that pick that I was most disappointed with, just because I never knew when he was gonna play.
Right. And that's frustrating, especially because when he did play, he was getting 30 points.
Exactly. So that could have been a difference between coming in last and doing a punishment. And maybe even winning a game. Between pickups, Myles Gaskins had a lot of good games for me. I think he's got a bright future as long as he can remain that lead back.
Yep. We'll see what happens with him in the future. One note on what you said, I do want to point out Allen Robinson's a free agent. So free Allen Robinson. Let him go to a team that can pair him with a good quarterback, and he'll definitely be one of the best wide receivers in the league.
I agree.
I think he already is, but he's very overlooked.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you for doing the league and the podcast.
Yep.
I'm sorry that your season didn't go the way you wanted it to, but I am happy that I get to dress you up and take pictures of you in a few months.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun.
It will be fun. Sandy, why don't you tell me about your team?
So I believe I had, 5th pick, roughly around that area. I took Michael Thomas, which I obviously only got bits and pieces of him out of the season. He played okay for me when he came back, but obviously we know he hasn't played, last week or two.
Yeah, he's done.
Nick Chubb hurt for a little while, but he was very positive when he came back. But the most consistent person for me was Darren Waller.
Or the
It wasn't
baller.
even a question. And again, I do tend to take tight ends a little bit earlier, so in this case, it did work out for me. It was pretty helpful. I would love to sit here and tell you, because I love Chase Claypool, that he was like this big game changer for me. But realistically, he wasn't. I love him, but I can't act like he was my biggest change. I have to say Justin Herbert was the biggest pickup. He's a great athlete, and I just thought it was very big to have him filling in that role.
Yeah, he was excellent. Definitely rookie of the year in my opinion. And Chase Claypool was excellent for a string of weeks. So I mean, sometimes that happens in fantasy where a guy explodes for a 3 or 4 week stretch and then kind of quiets down a little bit. So both were great pickups, great moves by you. Definitely turned your season around because you were punished like 3 of the first 5 weeks.
Significantly in last place. And then I had a relatively easy go towards
you at least got to the middle of the pack in scoring, so it definitely made your roster moves definitely helped you out in this league. Congrats on not having to face any more punishments.
Appreciate it.
Vince, why don't you tell me about your team, your second place roster?
I'm happy about it the whole season. I think my favorite draft was either probably Cook or DeAndre Hopkins. They consistently put up numbers for me every week. I didn't have to worry about them putting up numbers. The best pickup I think I made, it was like week 3 or 4, I picked up Hawkinson as my tight end. I didn't like the tight end. I think I had Austin Hooper.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't doing much. Most tight ends don't. And Hawkinson didn't have a great year, but he was the 3rd tight end in fantasy. So
he was a couple weeks, there was a good amount of weeks where he put up at least 10.
Yeah,
15.
I mean, and for tight end, that's really all you can ask for because it's so brutal.
I think the pick that I wouldn't say hurt me the most, but I think it was Lockett. Because he did put up, there was a couple of games where he put up a huge number, and there was a couple of games where he put up nothing.
Yeah.
And that could have really helped me.
Most weeks lately, he hasn't done much. That offense is completely tanked.
Yeah.
And now they're in trouble going into the playoffs. We'll see what happens with Seattle. All right, just a quick recap on my team. I drafted Saquon first overall, who, as you know, got hurt week 2. I survived for a while with Lamar Jackson, who was very disappointing for the majority of the year for me.
He was brutal for a while.
He was, but he's turned it around. He got hot at the right time. The Ravens are looking pretty good going into this the rest of the postseason. Will Fuller V really hurt me because my team was going on a tear. It looked like I had some chances to win some playoff games, and then he got suspended. So it kind of sucked that my season fizzled out at the end, but I got to say my fantasy MVP was Travis Kelce.
Oh, yeah.
There were only 5 flex players, meaning non-quarterback players, who scored more points than Travis Kelce. And he's a tight end. We just talked about how bad tight end is, but he is above and beyond, better than the rest. I love that man. One of our friends seems to think that he'll win Offensive Player of the Year. I disagree, but it would be nice to see. I love him. I love tight ends. I haven't loved a guy like this since I loved Gronk a few years ago, and he's right up there with me now. Travis Kelce, you're the man. I didn't really have any pickups that helped me. I picked up guys here and there, plug and plays, but there weren't really any game changers. I wish I picked up James Robinson because I made a note of him on the podcast week 2.
Yeah.
Saying that he got all the touches in Jacksonville, but I was like, it's Jacksonville. He's not going to be anything. And then the dude just goes on a tear.
Yeah, when he was out this past week, I was like, sweet. I was like, I'm going to be set.
Yeah.
Because Zeke was at the time, because Danny has both of them.
Right.
I was like, Zeke's hurt. Not sure if he's going to play.
Yeah.
And then Alvin Kamara.
I was like, you didn't account for Alvin Kamara and scored 6 touchdowns.
Top 2 running back weeks this past season were both against me. It was Kamara, and then when you had Cook, and he had 4 touchdowns.
He had more than Henry that one day when he had over 200 yards. He might have if he scored 4 times.
Yeah,
he probably did.
Yeah, because it was like 146 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah,
that's 10 touchdowns between 2 guys against your team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Shawn Peoples scored 6 against Vince with 2 guys, right? Devontae Adams and Stephon Diggs each scored 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Anyway, Vince, are you ready to get this punishment underway?
I guess so. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. So to do Vince's hair, I have these horse clippers that my dad bought on Amazon during quarantine because he can't see without glasses on, and bought clippers for a horse because
There's very clearly a horse on there.
An old man. I know, that's what I said. He said, I didn't know these were horse clippers. I was like, Dad, there's a fucking horse on the box.
It's 7,200 cutting strokes per minute.
Yeah, I'd be afraid to use it, man. I don't know. That's like it's
well, my mom used it on my dad. So
Yeah.
he's okay. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. If my scalp ends up a bloody mess, it's fine.
Wear a hat.
It's a hat season for the next 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
Until my hair grows back to some.
How long does your hair take to grow back?
Not too long, but I've never actually shaved it down to almost nothing.
Yeah.
I haven't done that since I was like 10.
Now, is he going to look like Lex Luthor, or is it just
Let me take my glasses
That's
off.
what I need to know, like where this ends.
I don't think you're going to look like Lex Luthor.
Front to back, right?
Yeah, front to back on the top.
Right.
You ready, buddy?
Let's do it.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's going to be short. I'm aware it's going to be short.
Ooh.
This is killing me.
I should put like a apron or
towel.
something. A towel,
Dude, I never could have done this.
I think that's good. You just leave
Yeah,
it
leave it there.
That's even more fucked.
You look like George Costanza.
Oh my God.
Wait, stop for a second so I can get a thumbnail.
Ah!
All right, cool.
Hold on, let me get in there too. Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
So the best part is I can't see this yet. Like I can't see in the camera over there how my head looks because I'm
God.
blind.
I think I have the best view of
This is killing me to watch, honestly.
apart from Shawn.
Oh. So short.
It is, yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that short.
I thought it was gonna be almost
Oh,
bald.
dude, I couldn't have done this. I never could have done this.
All right, now they say go up.
Dude, the sideburns are the best part. Oh, dude, I thought when Andy had to call, I was nervous, but this is... What a last week punishment.
That's so like
He
when
gets this, but finished in second place
I
for
know.
the season.
see what I thought was when I saw that I was like, you know what? Let's end this big.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Why not?
We ended it big, man. We ended it real big.
How many touchdowns does Eric Ebron have?
You got
Oh,
5.
yeah, we'll talk about that.
He has
Good,
5.
I was going to say, we should probably address
Yeah,
it.
so Eric Ebron needs to score 1 more touchdown.
Oh boy.
Against the Browns.
I can't believe like Pittsburgh came back.
I thought we were going to lose.
I thought you were done.
Dude, there's a lot
I was
of
driving home and looked at my phone and saw that we were down like 21-7. I was like, I'm going over the bridge.
I had no confidence.
I'm going
I
off
was
the
very nervous.
bridge is
Yeah.
what I wanted to do.
I was
Yeah.
coming. We had just walked in from the golf course. I was playing with my girlfriend's dad and her uncle and her cousin. And we walked in. And I saw the score and I was like, Pittsburgh's really shit in the bed. Like they really shit in the bed.
Oh my god. Shawn's pretty good at this.
I was going to
don't
say, he's
know
not
if I
doing a
can do
bad
this.
job.
It feels like he's doing a good job.
I'm hoping I'm doing a good job.
He didn't know where to put his hand.
I mean, I'm really like, I don't want to cut his ear.
I appreciate you not wanting to cut my ear.
I'm missing a piece here.
Dude, if you're watching and you're not watching this whole thing, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Because I would need to see every second of this.
It isn't something I want to rush either. So.
Man.
God. He looks bald, man.
I'm so excited to see what this looks like.
I mean, I am too, man, because I don't really like. I know what it looks like, but I still can't see from it.
The best part is seeing Vince's face with the hair, or lack thereof.
I don't know that like people could have done this.
Let me check the time real quick.
Could you imagine if you did this, Justin?
Yeah. Could you imagine if I had to do this the week after I just painted myself bronze?
Yeah. See, my thing
I
is,
can't imagine most people doing this.
with any of my jobs, I wear a hat most of the time anyway. So
Yeah.
it's like, and it's cold now, so I'm wearing a beanie most of the time anyway. I think the person who's most like worried about this is Becky, my girlfriend.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, Vivian told me, she goes, if you have to do that, she goes, I'm paying the $50, you're not shaving your
Yeah,
head.
my wife would not let me do this.
I told her, I was like,
I would do it.
I told her, I was like, if you want to buy me out of this, you can, but I'm not doing it. I'm not spending the $50.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I was like, I'm going to do it.
I'd probably have done anything else that was left, but it would not have been worth the money at this stage. So much fucking hair.
Yeah, he's bald. He's like really bald.
It's insane.
What part of the horse are they cutting the hair off of?
I don't know.
Any
Maybe it's just actual clippers. They just have a horse on that. No, it's like
it says
horse grooming.
It says horse grooming.
All right, so what do you
Maybe
guys
it's
think?
Maybelline.
I think it's good.
All right.
I think you're good, Vince.
Oh, Jesus, so much hair.
I did my best to get it as even as possible. So.
I appreciate
Oh,
it.
dude, I'd be so uncomfortable.
You need to go to a barber. I apologize.
Can you imagine? What do they
All right,
do?
here's
Oh wait, hold on. I missed a spot on your neck. I don't want. I gotta. I'll at least give you like the proper barber's treatment. I should have brought a straight blade razor with me. There you go. Now you're fresh.
All right, let me take a look. That's amazing.
I didn't know why he couldn't see it. It's because his glasses weren't on.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at it. I'm like, it's pretty clear, dude.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh, what a way to end the fucking podcast.
Dude,
I was
you
gonna
look
tell him
like
he
a
can look.
straight up anime character.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go be one Punch Man. Now I gotta.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love it.
I appreciate you doing the punishment, Vince. I don't know how you're gonna clean up all that hair. We should have put towels or something down.
Dude.
I'll sweep it up.
All right, buddy. Appreciate you doing it. I have one more thing I want to do to conclude our first season. A quick wrap up. It obviously isn't going to be anywhere near as good as Andy's, but when I heard that fire beat,
Wrap up.
A
Yeah.
wrap up.
I had to do a rap.
Oh boy.
I think Senny thinks this is a bad idea. I think Justin and Vince are looking forward to
Oh
it.
man.
So without further ado,
It's so soft.
Oh, dude.
Does it feel like a
Watch it
kiwi?
be like the sunniest
You
day
wanna feel it?
tomorrow.
I really don't want to feel the sun. Yeah, let me feel it. Oh, dude, it's so weird.
I think I did a pretty good job
No, you
shaving your
did.
head.
Yeah.
I can't really tell, but it looks like you did.
I mean, I think I did.
He kind of looks like Crocker from Fairly Odd Parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been trying to figure out what he looks like.
He really does.
Oh man.
Oh my god, I almost spit my beer everywhere.
Yeah, you gotta get a side by side, like on a
Yeah.
frame.
Just let Vince go into my class next Monday. You guys don't recognize me? All I did was get a haircut.
All right, guys, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Wait,
been practicing.
point it at the camera so I can see when you press start.
So this is the same beat we used for Andy.
You found it on Spotify?
I did find it on Spotify,
Word.
and it runs the entire 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Awesome.
I've known these two since birth, since out the womb. And I'm Senny's boy for life. I put the bed in his room. Hot takes hitting hard. Legion of Boom. I hope you liked enough to come back for season 2. I got Gibson right. I got Edelman wrong. We got the recipe right. Sometimes we talk too long. Sometimes we shoot the shit. Sometimes we're straight with it, and if we fuck up way too hard, Vince can edit it. These are my 3 best friends. Got 4 more in the league. We ate bananas, onions, hot dog water, nog OGs. We took our lumps, got over the humps, found a way to make this work through our quarantines. So please, drop the beat. Let me thank these guys so much for everything. It's been a pleasure, boys. It's been a blast for me. Let's do this season after season like One Piece. Vince, thanks for all you do behind the scenes. Thanks for staying up all night to get us on the screen. Thanks for drafting Dalvin Cook, best team in the league. Thanks for chugging Smirnoff Ice while Senny heaved. Justin, thanks for all the laughs, all the beers. Thanks for putting on that hat when we started here. Thanks for paying all the fines for your throat clears. But if you pick the Jets again, then man, you're out of here. Senny suffered through the most, yet he grinned and bared it. I hope you know that Kelsey is not your highest merit. Thanks again for being punished with no complaints. You breezed through all the pain. Fuck the Saints. Thank you all at home for watching. It's been a ride. Follow us on Twitter, like and subscribe. We'll be back before you know it. Blink of an eye with more half-decent advice from half-decent guys.
Oh! Yeah, that was actually pretty funny.
That was so fucking good.
That was good.
Oh my god.